Everything good, man. You don't realize that the Most High God finna start moving, man. He finna start moving. Go ahead, you got something?
The book of Isaiah, chapter 65. I am sought of them that ask not for me. I am found of them that sought me not. I said, behold me unto a nation that was called by my name. I have spread out my hand all day unto the rebellious people, which walketh in a way that was not good, after their own thoughts. A people that provoketh me to anger continually to my face, that sacrifice in gardens and burneth incense upon altars of brick. So they continue to provoke the Most High in his face, right? Man, I see the corona going on. I see this, that, and the other going on. Man, I don't even care. I'm only gonna live once anyway, so I'm gonna live it up, right? Just provoking the Most High to anger to his face.
Yeah.
It's disgusting, it's despicable, and brothers gotta wake the hell up, right?
That's right.
We out here on the bottom. We on the bottom because we commit the same folly. And at what point do we want to do better?
That's right, man. Look, man, Jay. Boy, we gotta wake up, man. This is Jeremiah chapter 7, verse 8. Behold, ye trust in lying words, right? Trust in words that, of our oppressor, of our enemies, of men who lean to their own understanding. It says, behold, ye trust in lying words that cannot profit. That's right. Will ye steal, murder, and commit adultery, and swear falsely, and burn incense to Baal, and walk after other gods, whom ye know not, and come and stand before me in this house, which is called by my name, and say, we are delivered to all these abominations? Is the house which is called by my name become a den of robbers in your eyes? Behold, even I have seen it, saith the Lord. That's right. So the Most High God, he's beholding all these things. And then our people are going to see clearly. And then they're going to be willing on the day of their calamity, man. The scripture say they're going to seek the Lord early, man. Go ahead.
It's the book of Proverbs, chapter 17, and verse 4. A wicked doer giveth heed to false lips, and a liar giveth ear to a naughty tongue. So a wicked doer giveth heed to false lips. So a wicked doer giveth heed to these false prophets that tell them they ain't got to keep the law. A wicked doer give heed to his friend. I tell, hey man, don't listen to them niggas over there, man. Them niggas don't know what they talking about. You give heed to false lips.
That's right.
Because they want to continue in folly and in madness and in sin, right? Whoso mocketh the poor reproacheth his maker, and he that is glad at calamities shall not be unpunished, right? So they look at the brothers out here on the corner with the scriptures, and they mock us. We're looked at as the poor, right? So they reproach their maker. They reproach the Most High, right? And they laugh at calamities, right? Everything that's going on, even with their own selves, they're still out here in the game, playing, being simple. Well, the Most High said they will not go unpunished, right? Verse 10. A reproof entereth more into a wise man than 100 stripes into a fool, right? So a wise man will hear these words and turn from his wickedness, will accept the reproof, right? But a fool can be stricken and beaten down and still won't turn.
That's right.
Continue in his folly, like a dog return to his vomit.
That's right.
Go ahead, Doc.
Hey, that's right. The righteous, they're gonna see in these last days, man. Like the brother read for us. Daniel chapter 12, verse 10. The wicked shall do wickedly, but none of the wicked shall understand, man. But the righteous, they're gonna be made white, and they're gonna be changed, Isaiah chapter 32, verse 3. And the eyes of them that see shall not be dim, and the ears of them that hear shall hearken. That's right. So we're gonna understand in these last days, man. We're gonna understand. That's why they looking at us like we stupid, man. That's why, because we abomination just for them to behold us, man. It says the heart Also of the rash shall understand knowledge, and the tongue of the stammers shall be ready to speak plainly. And that's right. We speaking plainly in these last days, right? But these people, they cannot hear. You know, they can't understand. They don't understand what we doing. They look on us and they say, man, what these niggas are? I seen some dude, some older guy came by looking stupid, bro.
Come.
Like what the niggas out there doing?
Come.
You know what I mean? Go ahead, you got something?
Book of Ecclesiastes, or Sirach, chapter 10, verse 12. The beginning of pride is when one departed from Yahweh, and his heart is turned away from his maker. So brothers out here in a proud spirit, in a pride spirit, right? Man, I'm out here getting this money, man. I'm out here doing what I gotta do, man.
Without food.
I'm out here, you know, with my boys, this, that, and the other, right? So your heart is turned from your maker.
That's right.
Verse 13, for pride is the beginning of sin, and he that hath it shall pour out an abomination. And therefore the Lord brought upon them strange calamities and overthrew them utterly. So pride is the beginning of sin. Because when you're proud, you don't fear the Most High anymore. So you'll do whatever you want to do. You'll go into sinning. You'll go into selling that junk to your brothers and your sisters, right? You go into committing all kind of abominable things, eating abominable foods, right? Because you're proud. You have nothing but pride. Hey man, ain't nothing happened to me, man. I've been doing this. I've been doing this, man. Ain't nothing gonna happen. I'm gonna keep doing what I've been doing. What Jake say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? Mm-hmm. So Jake look at it like it ain't broke. So they carry on in madness, right? At some point, you gotta look around. You gotta examine thyself, and you gotta change from your wicked ways. Jake wanna roll dice. It's madness, man.
That's what they doing up there. Go ahead, you got some up there.
Verse 19, they that fear the Lord are a sure seed, and they that love him an honorable plant. They that regard not the law are a dishonorable seed. They that transgress the commandments are a deceivable seed. So they that fear the Lord are a sure plant, man.
That's right.
We're planted, right? Which means we're gonna bring forth good fruit of being a sure plant. Our works will show good things, right? We're not a dishonorable seed, right? Got something?
Nah, you got it.
All right, but
keep bringing it up.
The book of Psalms, chapter 1. Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor standeth in the way of sinners, nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful. But his delight is in the law of the Lord, and in the law do we meditate day and night.
Right.
Joshua 1 and 8. Right? Because that's going into what the scripture was just saying in Sirach, right? The ones that keep the law are a sure seed planted, right? So, verse 3, and he shall be like a tree planted by the rivers of water that bringeth forth his fruit in its season. His leaves also shall not wither, and whatsoever he doeth shall prosper, right? So just like I said, you'll be a sure seed planted. So if you keeping the commandments, if you turn that reprovement, if you're going into reprovement, then you'll bring forth good fruit and your leaves won't wither. So when calamity hits, you'll have your house built on a rock, strong foundation. Yeah. Right? Bring that out, Ak.
This is Joshua chapter 1, verse 8. This book of the law shall not depart out of thy mouth.
It should not depart out of your mouth, which means you should continually be thinking of it. You should continually be having it on your mind that you shouldn't be selling junk to your brother. You should continually have it on your mind that women need to be in modest apparel. You should have it continually in your mind that we are kings, a royal priesthood, right? Go ahead.
It says, but thou shalt meditate therein day and night, that thou mayest observe to do according to all that is written therein.
So it's once again it's reiterating the same thing. What Psalms 1 verse 2 says. His delight is in the law of the Lord, and in his law do he meditate day and night. Joshua 1 and 3 says the same thing, right? We got to keep the law meditated in our mind. to abstain from wickedness, to abstain from the flesh. Right? Go ahead.
It says to do according to all that is written therein, for then thou shalt make thy ways prosperous, and then thou shalt have
good success. Right? So that's the way to true and good success. Right? To meditate the law day and night. To do the works. Right? That's the only real way to obtain good success. Right? Proverbs 13 and 13.
This book of Proverbs chapter 13, verse 13. Whoso despises the word shall be destroyed, but he that feareth the commandment shall be rewarded.
So whoso despises the word shall be destroyed. Brothers and sisters turning their shoulder at the word. Brothers and sisters even get on the live, look real quick. Oh man, they reading the Bible, man. I'm gonna get up off of that thing. You despise the word, you shall be destroyed. Right? But he keep the commandments, will be blessed.
That's right.
So brothers is out here in these last days trying to warn people of what's going on and telling them come back to their God.
That's right.
Come back to these laws, statutes, and commandments. Come back to who you are as an Israelite. Know who you are as an Israelite. And it's not a so-called black man. You're not a so-called nigger. You're not a so-called Hispanic man. You're not a so-called Native American man. You're an Israelite.
That's right.
Right? God's chosen people. And we've been stricken because we won't keep the commandments of the Most High. Right? Micah 2 and 10. Like at some point, man, we gotta have understanding that this place is not our home. This place is not our rest. Wonder why we go through what we go through day in and day out. A place where you gotta pay taxes on every single thing that you have. You go to work, you gotta pay taxes. You buy gas, you gotta pay taxes. You buy food, well, food don't got taxes and ticks. You buy clothes, you gotta pay taxes. Right? You gotta buy water, man. It's raining right now. Water free.
Supposed to be.
This is not your rest. At some point, we gotta look around and say, man, this place ain't our rest, man. This ain't our home. This is why we struggle in this place. We're stricken in this place. This place is polluted, man. This is a place where they tell you that all kind of madness and wickedness can go on and it's okay. A place where they tell you a 12-year-old boy can turn himself into a little girl. A place where a white woman can adopt a black little boy and put him in a fucking dress. This place is sick, man.
That's right. These I'm sorry, but that's what they are.
Sick in
the
the
carrying
head.
on right like this, man. You a nigga. Carrying on in wickedness and folly. Don't want to wake up to truth. It's a reproach to understand the word. You know, we got to get some understanding one day or another, man. Micah chapter 2 verse 10. Raji, depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. It shall destroy you even with a sword destruction.
It's polluted, and it shall destroy you with a sword destruction, man. Love not the world, neither the things that are in it. Because this place is polluted and it's going to destroy you. For all those that are lovers of the world, the love of the Father is not in them. Right? So at some point, you got to hate this damn place, man.
That's right. And stop trying to find some place where you can put that off of you. You know what I mean? You get that Malachi 3 and 13.
It's the book of Malachi, chapter 3, verse 13. Your words have been stout against me, saith Yahweh. Yet ye say, we have spoken so much against thee.
Say that again.
Your words, yet ye say, we have spoken so much against thee.
What have we? Yeah. It says, what have we spoken so much against thee?
Salakia, what have we spoken so much against thee?
Right. Keep going. Because you know why they ask that silly question? Because they don't know the Most High God. Let me get that real quick. Isaiah chapter 55, man. That's why they asking that dumb question. Well, how are words? Did the scripture say to examine yourself? Or did it not? To see if you be in the faith? Goodness, man. Hey, Isaiah chapter 55, verse 8. It says, for my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are my ways, neither are your ways my ways, saith the Lord. For as the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways, and my thoughts than your thoughts. Go ahead.
And now, Salakia, what we have spoken so much against thee. Verse 14, ye have said it is vain to serve Yahweh, and what profit is it that we kept his ordinances?
So what profit is it that we kept it? So first they say, what we say, what we do, what? Coming in and inquiring, but you ain't even searched the scriptures. And you sit up here and you ask those questions not to get edification, man. Scoffing, scorning, man. That's what they coming to do. They coming to bring some scoffing and scorning.
Kept his ordinances, and that we have walked mournfully before the Lord of hosts. Verse 15. And now,
read that again, Salakia.
Kept his ordinances, and that we have walked mournfully before the Lord of hosts.
So they saying, why should we do that? Why should we walk mournfully, like the brother brought out? You know, you're supposed to be mourning in these last days so the Most High can heal our people, man. Crying out in these last days so he can heal our land. You know what I mean? Constantly before the Lord, crying out, man. Okay? That's what we're supposed to be doing in these last days. But they saying, what person should we do this? Why should we be doing that? Why should we keep his ordinances, man? You know? These are the questions that we ask because we ain't got no understand. This is Ezekiel chapter 14, verse 2. And the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, these men have set up idols in their heart, and put stumbling blocks of their iniquity before their face. Should I be inquired of all? Should I be inquired of at all by them? So you come here asking these stupid questions, and you got idols in your heart. You can't. You want to be able. You don't even understand the fact that you being stricken, man. You supposed to understand the fact that you're being stricken first. Then you can understand this word, man.